remembers when I debuted this shirt on my channel here. I absolutely love the brand. I love the message because, truth be told, I'm never up here to compete with anyone, peers, friends, whomever they may be. That's not my job. My job is to compete against myself, to best myself, and whatever it is I've set out to do, I will continue to do that, but I will also show you more from Valiant Pursuit because I ordered just this hat and I got much more inside. But their message coincides so perfectly with what's going on right now in the world and also what's going on with The Last Dance.
That's why I don't worry about the things that I don't see. Yeah. These days I don't worry about much. I think we should have some more fun. I still dream about the days when we were young.
What's going on, everybody? It's your girl TJ back with another video, Talks with TJ, aka TJ2 Swoosh Chains. I hope everybody is having an amazing day. It's Wednesday, it's a hump day. We will get over this though. We will get over this. Now, by the time you guys are viewing this, it means you've already seen episode 1 and 2 of The Last Dance, and now it also means that, you know, we've seen 3 and 4, so we are all fired up, we're inspired, hopefully, but let's just be real, right? So many of us are gonna see this, and I know that you guys will get that initial spark, like, I can do this, I'm ready to go out, I'm ready to hustle, I'm ready to work and grind harder than ever before, because Mike did it, right? And we're all inspired by Mike and what he accomplished, and who, you know, he became what no one ever thought he could. Every single coach told you that, right? From Dean Smith to Phil, everybody told you. Nobody expected him to be what it was that he became. But he did, and just be honest with yourself. If you're also out here trying to compete with everybody else, that's not how you're going to get to be something that none of us ever thought you would be, because it's not about competing against yourself, right? Michael went out every single game and he was trying to best himself. He was the best, which means he needed to best only himself. He was not sitting there focused on somebody else. It didn't matter who was on the floor. He was focused on besting himself, right? If he felt that he didn't give 1,000%, he was on himself. He was on his ass, and everybody else on the team, as we have seen in this docuseries. And I love it. I like seeing this raw emotion, this true side of Jordan that we don't get to see, right? Because you do have more of the polished, protected persona that we got to see of him. But this entire docuseries is laid back, it's raw, it's real. I absolutely love it. And you know, you can't ask for more if you're a fan of basketball and a fan of the culture of sneakers. You get to see it all come together in one. But let's just go ahead and talk about Valiant Pursuit. I've debuted this on my channel before. Now, if you have no idea who owns this, right? Marcus and Kiona from the Soulmates. I'm sure you guys have seen their videos. If not, I encourage you to check them out because the editing they do, the time they put in inspires me so much. And I love bouncing ideas off of Marcus and just trying to get an understanding of how to tell a better story via editing. And we get to see, you know, what we're each working on. And Kiona in her designs, her artistic vision behind everything. I salute you, girl. You are amazing. So let's just go ahead and get into what we have here. So here is the card that comes with it. And there's a personal message that says, TJ, pursue your purpose with passion. VP crew, which means I know it's from Marcus and Kiona. And we have the Valiant Pursuit logo right there. Now, the shirts that they have, right? You've seen this. This is compete. So when I'm staring back at myself, I'm honestly just seeing compete. And when you stare in the mirror, that is the only thing you need to be focused on, not anybody else, not the person to your left, the person to your right, who may be behind you, you know, trying to catch up to you, or who's in front of you, who are you trying to catch? You need to focus on yourself. And right now, more than ever, with everything going on in the world, I get it, especially if you are a creative individual, if you create, if you edit, if you film, if you do photography, you are in a very interesting place right now, right? Because you are still trying to figure out how to keep yourself relevant, how to keep your brand up, how to stay innovative. And you may be trying to do that also on very limited capital, because no one wants to spend money in uncertain times, and I respect that as well. I still would encourage you, if you can, to invest something reasonably into yourself, because you never know how far that can take you. And it can be something as small as lights, as a mic, editing software. It doesn't matter. Take that time to invest something into yourself if you can, and pursuing something creative is what you are about. You are just competing with yourself. That's exactly what you're doing right now. And for those that aren't doing that, I think you will see there's no evolution. There's no change from the content they were doing before into the content they're doing now. And I don't mean for the fact that you can't just go into stores or anything right now, right? I mean for the fact that you aren't pushing yourself to be more. This is a time where you can still be more. You can offer more up to yourself than you ever have before. And that's something I hope other creatives take from that during this time. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity, even though it is from something very bittersweet, something very unfortunate. You can make the best of it. It's asinine when you try to go out and change the world, when you try to affect all of those around you, right? Focus on yourself. That's it. So let's just dive into the items here now that I've kind of talked your ear off. So you have the Valiant Pursuit hat. Now this is a dad hat. I bugged Marcus so much. I was like, man, listen, I am going to need a dad hat, okay? I have a huge collection. Now you guys won't see me rocking it with this hairstyle right now. It just makes it, just not cool. I can't really get it to work right now. But you have the dad hat with the Valiant Pursuit that is embroidered on the front. And then on the back, we have the gold accents. And yes, you guys can tease me all you want to. You absolutely know I'm going to pull the tail out of this hat. And then there on the back, you do have the gold clasp with Valiant Pursuit, and it's got the shadowed logo right there. So very, very big fan. On the inside, it has Valiant Pursuit too. So trust me, I know Marcus wasn't skimping on any of the details. Now, this is what I didn't know. So I do know that it comes with this very, very nice box, right? So it truly is about the quality they put into it, that you get to see and receive, but more so, listen, this isn't released yet. I don't know when this is releasing, guys, so I'm sorry, but this is the next one that's gonna be up. So this is the red Valiant Pursuit dad hat with the black embroidered logo on the front. And then again, we have the gold clasp on the back. I have no idea when this is releasing, but your girl is extremely happy about this. Now, we already know what our go-to is, right? We're MJ fans, we know what our go-to is. We're gonna pair this with something bread, right? Well, you would be right, and yes, I went ahead and absolutely did that, but I didn't overdo it. I don't think you need to overdo it. Just having the shoe be red and black in itself, pair it with something else that's not, that isn't predominantly red or black. I would just say for the outfit, let the hat speak for itself just as well as you're going to let the shoes speak for itself. So hopefully that makes sense. And that's just from my point of view of how I would choose to style it. So we have the red hat, and then guys, we have the black hat. And then I also was gifted 2 shirts. I wasn't expecting that at all. Now Marcus knows, Kiona, they know that I love this shirt here. When I did the flat lays, I was so excited to go ahead and style those. And then I actually did a few model shots in the shirt that I received, or that I bought the first time. So now that I have these, I decided to style them again. So big fan always of playing around with color theory, right? And that means that green and orange are always a great pairing together. So you do see me go ahead and pair those up. And I mean, now it is a warmer tone with the H&M hooded cardigan, just for kind of more of a casual feel or a vibe to it, with my all-time favorite Shattered Backboard 1 lows. I need more lows, guys. I'm slacking. I need more lows. And then yes, of course, the Bread 11 bread and butter. How could you not, right? How could you not? I don't have the flu game. Otherwise, I would have done that. With this hat, I don't have the flu game yet, so that's on my list to get. I think I really am just gonna stop playing games and pick that up in 2021. I think I'm gonna stop playing games and pick that up in 2021. But just compete against yourself. And I say that also to say this, so many times we put ourselves up to try to vie for attention or different things. Like, we know, we're now learning that was the story that helped fuel Michael, right? He was competing for his father's attention against his older brother. And I love the part where his older brother said, if you beat me, we had to go to blows. Like, we had to scrap it out. And I mean, I'm a super competitive person, and I didn't like necessarily playing against my friends one-on-one for ball, because I'm not the best loser in one-on-one, so if I do lose, I probably will be salty. And, you know, if you say something wayward, I may want to just take action, but I get it. But Jordan was such a different person, right? He let that fuel him to further himself to greatness. For a lot of us, it can consume us. So don't try to best someone else. Always try to just best yourself. Compete against absolutely no one else but yourself. I think that is always the way to go. Thank you again so much, Marcus and Kiona. I need you guys to not sleep on the brand Valiant Pursuit, because hands down, I think it's going to be something special. I really do. I know the quality, the heart and soul that he puts into this, that she puts behind the designs. They execute it as a team and wouldn't have it any other way. Truly, when you see them work together, that's perfect harmony and matrimony right there. But thank you guys again so much. As always, act your age, not your shoe size. Peace out.